Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Hello everybody and welcome to the worst writer in the world, The Mole Story.
Ooh.
Yeah. Thank you, as always, to the British Comedy Guide for hosting our shows. Why don't you go and check out some of the other shows on the British Comedy Guide that we make?
Yes.
Yeah, there's at least two others, all right? And also thank you to all our lovely listeners. All those people who stay completely quiet, never tell anyone they listen to our show. All those really secretive listeners, the millions
that refuse
that
to follow us on Twitter.
Yeah. And of course, as always, thank you to our supporters on Patreon who make all this possible.
Oh, those are good.
For example, this week's Plot So Far writer, Mick Specty Thing. A troupe of humanoid mole people, peaceful and diminutive explorers, discover a bag of discarded humbugs in a tunnel. So taken are they by the sweet minty treat that they immediately rush them into mass production with a newly formed science team under the guidance of veteran inventor Eladravin Bandan.
Very good.
Unfortunately, while caught up in the excitement of reproducing the stripy confection, the other humanoid mole people fail to notice an uncomfortable truth. That the team who originally discovered the humbugs have all died horribly, impaled on stalagmites after they went the wrong way. Little do the innocent mole people know that they, along with all of creation, are merely pawns in the game of life, being played by 26 celestial beings. Two in particular, Satan and Death, have a keen interest in the fate of these underground dwellers, an interest that will, perhaps, lead them to committing wanton acts of carnage, like the decapitation of Erick Jenkins' soon-to-be wife in Chapter 1. And just in case you're still confused about what's going on in this story, here's the plot so far in a slightly more concise manner by Simon I. Bison. Lumdragon Smith is a humanoid mole person who wants Eladravin Bandan, another humanoid mole person, to eat a humbug that he calls a fridge decoration, even though he doesn't know what a fridge is. Eladravin doesn't want to eat the only ever edible experiment he's ever made, so instead he decides to sniff it. He's clearly worried about frothing at the mouth and falling off a cliff and being turned into a stalagmole.
Yeah.
Then he decides to eat it. He did do. Chapter 14, Cell-Ridden. The grey-haired, moustached, not unpleasant-looking Erick Jenkins, that's something I've heard you say before, not unpleasant-looking, that's a Howard phrasing, that is.
I like it when I say 26 things about a person before getting to who they are.
Yeah.
The glasses-wearing, has-legged, headed, nose-having, Peter Fred
Fred in face.
Yeah, Fred in face.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, yeah, I like that as well. And it is, I mean, obviously that's seen as bad writing when you just load up a load of adjectives. But sometimes you just go, no, I quite like that though, because now I know what he looks like, you know. And you haven't gone into too much detail. You haven't said, like, you know, glasses wearing, green shirt, having bow tie, adopting.
I would now, though. I mean, it's exactly what I would do.
You've just chosen a couple of things.
TARDIS travelling in an ing, having canine and going around with the Leela, in Dalek fighting, scarf wearing, having Peter Davidson. Yeah, that got you, didn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Twist.
Yeah, I was totally surprised by that.
Hello, I'm Peter Davidson.
Oh, it's me,
Double
Peter.
twist.
No, the grey-haired moustached, not unpleasant-looking Erick Jenkins sat on the bed in his cell.
Did you got a moustache, did he say?
Yeah, moustached.
I love moustachioed characters in my
Yeah,
scripts.
you do.
It's probably because my dad had one.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, because when you grew a moustache recently, you sent me a picture. Or no, I don't know if you sent it to me, but you used a picture somewhere, and I saw it, and you looked so like your dad in that picture. It was terrifying, and you don't. Generally, I wouldn't say day to day you look a lot like your dad. I mean, there's a passing resemblance, but it's not generally huge. But in that picture, you were him.
It is huge. No, don't listen to him.
I mean, I don't think you usually look like your dad because of that tiny penis that you've got. Your dad's is huge. But, no, that's not. It was amazing how it could have been him, especially because my memory of your dad, obviously I'm much more used to him being about our age now, right? Because when we were kids, he would have been about our age now.
I think you look quite a lot like that bit of ham that you were found next to in the supermarket that time. So you look like your dad. Is that fair?
Yeah. Thanks. I've always tried to be more like my ham. My dad ham. Yeah. I've always tried because I think he was a good ham.
Good cut of ham.
It was a good cut. I mean, he was pretty expensive.
Ham.
Yeah, expensive ham. He was young and he was pink. And I've always tried to be those things. I've always tried to be good, young, and pink and expensive. And I'm still succeeding in at least one of those things, which is pink.
Pink. Yeah.
Yeah. Not expensive, and I'm not young anymore, but I am still pink.
I'm not sure you're that pink.
I've got a beige.
I need to hang out in the sun a bit more.
All right, so the grey-haired, moustached, not unpleasant-looking Erick Jenkins sat on the bed in his cell. P.C. Wilkinson had been away for quite some time. Too long.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, because he died.
Did he?
The last chapter, P.C. Wilkinson was outside looking at the stars or something, and he got murdered to death, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
By a mole person?
I guess, yeah. I mean, it would be weird if it was by something else.
All right, so he sat huddled on the cell bed in the darkness of a new night. The doors of the jailhouse were open, and a wind had picked up. Eric wasn't just scared, he was petrified. He knew the invasion had started. He knew he was only a short distance from the place it had started. He knew Wilkinson had been gone too long to still be alive. He knew they were going to come for him next. All that was
was also legged, as is usual.
Yeah, just to prove that you're a good writer, I'm going to read exactly what it says. All that was need to complete the illusion was rain, thunder, and lightning.
And a trumpet player, maybe.
What illusion?
The illusion of the doom and the end of Eric Sykes' world.
Is that an illusion when it's actually happening, though?
Well, this is... Yes. Yes, it is.
That's your new thing. You're like, hang on, why am I bothering to make these pointless, utterly, largely bollocks arguments when I could achieve the same effect by just going, yes, or don't say it. And you do. You achieve much the same effect. That is better. Well done, you.
Thank you.
You are a genius.
Hooray!
The elementals never miss a chance.
The fucking elements, eh?
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, the elements.
My hair is all over the place. Oh, my God.
I'm going to have to eat a skeleton and go for a swim.
That wasn't his voice. The elementals never miss a chance of extra points for...
Okay, right.
For mood.
Yeah,
I think that is mood. It began to pour with rain outside. The barred cell window was open, and rain came in through the gaps.
Wait, Shakespeare's there as well.
What?
The barred cell.
He's
in his cell there, is he?
The barred cell is next door, and he's writing a poem.
I'm just writing Coriolanus. It's about people going to Spain.
A flash of lightning lit the room for a moment. Eric did not need this to recognise the presence of another being in the same room, though. Right. So a flash of lightning lit the room for a second.
Yeah.
But he did not need this to recognise the presence of another being in the same room, though, because it was touching his penis. What you do? Get off my penis. Oh, I can see you now. Oh, he's gone again. I know you're still there, though, because you're still touching my penis. He could hear breathing and the quiet tap of footsteps. Someone's wearing tap shoes. I shouldn't have worn these tap shoes to creep up on people. It was a serious mistake. Note to self, next time when creeping around, leave tap shoes out. They were coming towards the cell, towards Eric. Eric wanted to cry, to see his friends for the last time, and his dog, Rover. The footsteps stopped again. It was by the cell now. Eric prepared himself. He was going to die.
Yeah, he put some like salt on oil,
Basted
wraps himself in foil.
Yeah. All right, I suppose if you're going to eat me and cook me, you might as well do it properly. I've put some butter on myself.
You can use coriander on the off chance that moles don't like that.
I've heard it's very divisive. I've also put Marmite on myself.
Yeah, and guns. Just fucking.
A lot of people don't like eating guns, I've heard. So, anyway, but if you do, then please go ahead. Eric prepared himself. He was going to die. He didn't want to die, but it seemed inevitable. Mm-hmm. A fear. Okay, I was reading it going, a fear rolled down his cheeks. That's weird. I mean, that's an interesting metaphor. No. I think it might say tear.
No, just say fear. It's an interesting metaphor.
Okay,
right.
A fear rolled down his cheek. Or was it the rain? It might have been a tear, actually. A tear rolled down his cheek. Or was it the rain? I mean, he's in a cell. It was a tear. Unless it's raining like so hard that it's bouncing in the cell and it's landing on his face. Or it hasn't got a roof.
Or was it Lorraine? There you go. That's the next one. His friend Lorraine.
Hello, it is me, Lorraine.
Walking down your cheek.
Oh, it's my secret identity.
It's Lorraine.
No, my name is Lorraine. I'm a woman. What do you mean, Lorraine? No, I'm not. I've got legs. I work in an office.
I'm a tiny pea-sized woman walking down your face.
Me, a superhero? No. What do you mean? What could I do? Walk up the wall with my legs? I don't think so. Yeah, so Lorraine. I'm just a normal woman who works in an office.
And walks down the fastest.
A normal tiny woman.
Normal tiny woman walking normally.
Down
your face.
Of a man in a cell. That is normal.
Pretending to be a tear.
Yeah,
or am I rain?
Lorraine. Walking down your face. Lorraine. Why are you singing the Lorraine song? I'm not, it's the Lorraine song. It's totally different.
It's a completely new joke, and it definitely is a joke in case anyone says it's not.
It's a totally new thing, and not to call back to the first story we did like 1 million years ago. Okay, so Lorraine rolled down his cheek, or was it Lorraine?
It makes sense that he rolls down because he's in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
No, not.
In some realities, yeah. So, all right, Lorraine rolled down his cheek, or was it Lorraine? Who knows? Maybe they're the same person. His breathing became faster because there was a Spider-Man on his face. French Spider-Man on his face. He felt a hand on his shoulder and screamed. Rolling on his side and pressing himself up against the eastern wall. I think this is just something your characters do. When they go into a new room, they're like, I better get my compass out. all right, no, I'm just going to write on... Do you mind if I write on the wall? Is it all right? Oh, I'm just writing an N on this wall and an S on that wall and E and W. Okay, no, I'm done now. Oh, no, I'm pressing at the eastern wall. Yeah, they definitely do that. So he...
it's a theme. It's another theme. Classic theme.
Pressed himself up against the eastern wall. Time passed. Ages. Wow, okay. He heard the jangling of keys. It had worked out how to get at him. He heard a creak as the cell door opened. He had delayed as long as possible, but now it was time, and the figure entered the cell.
Wow, what a cliffhanger.
Yep, the figure entered the cell. And then it's going to be like, hello,
it's me, Doctor Who. Yeah.
16. So this is Hell 2. It was certainly an arrival rush hour. All the agents of death were out shaving different life forms. Showing.
Shaving.
All the agents of death were out showing different life forms to their respective doorways to hell.
Nice.
Several planets of evildoers had unexpectedly exploded. There was also a party of humanoid mole people from the planet Earth. It was Freddy's job to deal with them. If you'll just follow me. But I don't understand, protested one of the tribe leaders. I was impaled on a stalagmite, but now I'm walking around again. Where are we all? You're presently in limbo, sir, but if you'd care to step through this door, we can all visit hell. Hell? I'm not going to hell. It's not as bad as people tend to think. If you're clever enough, you'll soon get a job, and you can go...
to the car sheds, yeah.
To the car sheds. I think I've worked out what it says.
Oh, yeah.
You can go to the casinos.
Oh!
What I did is, I mean, it doesn't say that. Look at that word. But
Yeah,
I mean, I'm thinking,
casinos.
from knowing you, I'm guessing that probably says casinos.
Yeah.
So,
welcome to hell.
if you're clever enough, you'll soon get a job and you can go to the casinos. They're great fun. So, will everybody just come through here?
Get a job. Jesus Christ.
That is hell. Oh, fucking hell, I've got to get a job. Wish I'd been nicer to people when I was alive.
Go get a job in order to earn money to lose a casino. That sounds like great fun. Thanks, hell.
Yeah, well, I mean, that hell isn't really meant to be great fun, according to Christians. You know, they're not like, oh, what can we make really fun about hell? Oh, no, you go to hell and you just get loads of, like, sex. Brilliant. No, that's good. Oh, no, you just have lots of sex with, like, slimy demons who bomb you to death. Oh, no, that sounds terrible.
Sounds good, yeah.
Forever.
And that's your job as well.
Yeah, you get paid for it. But the only thing
what's
you've
your
got...
job, Steve? My job is, like, being bummed. What's
Bummed
yours?
by a demon.
What's yours?
Yeah, that's my job as well. That's the only job you can have in hell.
But later on, we can go to the casino and put some money on the bumming roulette wheel.
Yeah, if you win, you get more bumming.
Yeah.
And if you lose, you get
double
more
bum.
bumming. Hell casino.
Whatever number comes up is how many times you get bummed that time.
Yeah, and the numbers start at 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. A party of approximately 6,000 entered the Earth arrival suite.
Ping!
Right, all sit down and we'll try to get this sorted out. Everybody sat. Right then, said Freddy. It's all very simple. Who wants to live again? Me, cried all of the humanoid mole people. Right, you had your hand up first, and you. So, you 380, just go and stand over there for a while. He coughed. Now, who doesn't want to live in eternal hell and would like to apply for heaven? Me, said everyone. Right, I see. Well, if you get a slip from the receptionist, you can fill it in, and I'll be back later to see how you've got on. So the mole people,
The regular dwarfs.
the humanoid mole people have had the chance to apply for heaven
Right.
and consequently avoid being sent to hell by filling in a form.
Yeah.
Okay, chapter 17, Heaven or Bust. The dead moles sat, waiting anxiously for the reply from heaven. Eladravin sat next to Lumdragon. I wouldn't be in this fuck. I wouldn't be in this fuck. I wouldn't be in this fuck. I keep reading it, hoping that it'll say something else. I wouldn't be in this fuck if it wasn't for gorgeous. Wasn't for you. For you. I wouldn't be in this fuck if it wasn't for you. Wasn't. Making me eat scientific experiments.
Yes, I wouldn't be in this fuck either.
I mean, it looks like it saes FUK. Oh, fix.
Fix.
I wouldn't be in this fix if it wasn't for you, making me eat scientific experiments. Lumdragon. Shit. I didn't write down Lumdragon.
I mean, no one's going to know who fucking Lumdragon is.
I didn't write down which voice I did Lumdragon as, and to find it could take us hours. So, Lumdragon says, What? You're the one that made them all, and in doing so, signed the death warrants of probably all our people. I was just following orders. Here comes some more now, look. He pointed at a group of 678 humanoid mole people. There were a lot of moles. What I can't stand is this waiting. You'd think heaven would have replied to our request by now. Hardly. They've got to look at thousands of applications, pick out the people they consider suitable. I believe that I will be one of them. I've never done anything particularly wrong during my life. What about you? Fraud, robbery, larceny? Shall I continue? Don't bother. I'm going to inquire at the reception how much longer we have to wait. No need. Why? It seems our waiting is over. There's the celestial mail boy. And he's brought everyone's replies. I don't know how I know that, but I do. It's because he's got a hat on that says, I am the celestial mail boy, and I've brought everyone's replies. It's a big hat. The celestial mailboy quickly handed out thousands of letters with thousands of hands.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think that means he's got thousands of hands rather than he's also handing out thousands of hands. It's like
There's one letter for you and one hand for you.
Yeah, that's that. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure I want a hand with my letter.
Got to have a hand, Trevor.
How are you going to open your letter?
Well, I've already got these claws. I'm a humanoid mole person. Can't be a humanoid mole person, Trevor.
So with thousands of hands, and then went to hell. Oh, and then went to Hell City to deliver the normal mail.
The normal mail. That's a damn good fisting he's going to go and deliver in hell, then, isn't it?
I've been accepted, cried Lumdragon. Oh, bum. My application's been turned down. On what account? Genocide. Well, this is goodbye then. Apparently, people who do fraud, robbery and larceny can go to heaven, but mass murderers can't. They have to draw the line somewhere, don't they?
Hell's kind of empty. There's only like 12 people there.
It's just genocidal.
It's Hitler, Genghis Khan and
dictators.
Dennis Quaid.
This is goodbye then. It would appear so.
Have a nice time getting fisted to death.
It says have a nice, yeah. Have a nice time. It is, I couldn't read it, but it is have a nice. I was like, what does that say? And then you went, have a nice? And I was like, yeah, it says have a nice. But then you said, time getting fisted to death. Right? And that's not what it says.
Right.
But no, it would appear so. Goodbye. Have a nice time. And you, in hell, getting fisted to death forever. Well, try. Yeah, all right, I will. I'll try. Bye. Bye. Fucking unnecessary bye scene.
Should like punch him and steal his Lumdragon hat.
Yeah.
I'm Lumdragon, yeah.
Hi, blokes. It's me, Mr. Lumdragon. I've come to go to heaven. Me, genocide? No, I've never done a genocide.
Don't even know what it is. Does it involve jelly? Is that a jelly side?
Is it a jelly side? Is it a jelly side?
What's on the jelly side? Is it some jelly?
What's that on the side of the jelly? Is it custard?
Or cream?
Is it custard?
Who puts custard on jelly?
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Who eats jelly? I mean, come on.
When we were kids and we did eat jelly,
Yeah.
you're like, Mum, can I have some custard on my jelly, please?
Is that not what you have? Jelly and custard? Is that not
Jelly
the
and-
famous thing?
jelly and ice cream.
Oh, jelly and ice cream.
I mean, custard's hot, right? You get your jelly out of the fridge and you're sitting there pouring your boiling hot custard on your jelly. Everyone's looking at you going, Howard, what you doing? I'm just pouring some custard. I'm just melting my jelly with a custard. I've turned it into soup. Mum, can I have something else? This is disgusting. Jelly and custard.
Yeah. All right. 1970s Rufus is not aware that custard doesn't have to be hot anymore. Vanilla pod custard, that's like, you don't have that hot.
No, I mean, trifle, yeah, I know, because trifle is custard and jelly. That's what a trifle is, right?
Oh, yeah, you
But they don't touch each other, right? Because you've got something in the middle.
yeah,
You've got ice
policeman.
cream.
Oi, stop the custard. Oi, custard,
What is
what's you
custard
doing,
doing?
custard? Did he touch you? Oh, where did he touch you?
Show me on this doll.
Yeah, show me on this jelly. You touched me
On this jelly baby. Show me on the jelly baby. Did he touch your leg or head? Neither.
I'm just jelly.
Touch me on the jelly. So you may remember that Satan is playing the game, right?
Yeah.
The big game of life, and his big plan to get loads of points is to use the mole people. But also remember, he can't make moles evil without first killing them. That was the situation. And he's done step one in his plan because he's killed the moles, or he's caused them to die, or whatever. Now the moles are dead, and he's got that secondary problem that we talked about, that who cares if they're evil, they're also dead.
Yeah.
So his plan is to bring them back to life, so that they can enact his evil plan and get him loads of points in the game.
Yes, okay, all right.
All right, let's see what's going on then. Chapter 18. The time hath come. Viltarjog, exclaimed one of the humanoid mole people on entering Satan's office. Not good, Jorg, my brother. Excuse me, said the perfect replica of the real Satan, who sat at a desk You're wasting valuable time here. Now listen, all you newcomers, you're going to be reborn, and then you can go around killing human beings. Fun, eh? Oh yes, it'll be fun. Oh, yes, it'll be very good. Oh yes, please.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. If you all care to leave here and follow my and follow me. Okay, not follow my Here, I'll start again. If you'd all care to leave here and follow me, stop crowding the doorway. Excuse me. Right. Come on, everybody. What a very long speech that said very little. Amazing how many excessive words I used there. Oh, such a lot of words. I was showing off, really. I was just trying to show off that I could do a long speech.
Yeah, I was kind of switched off.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thinking about all the more interesting characters.
More interesting than Satan being played by Zippy.
Normally Zippy Satan would get me right to my goat.
Yeah, get you right on your goat. Yeah. He'd grab your goat and give it a right old rub.
But as you say, you didn't
say anything.
Well,
there.
it's not really Satan because it's a replica.
Replica of Satan. Yeah, that's it. You could sense that, and you were unsatisfied by his rambling.
Yeah, I don't want fucking Harrison Ford Satan, do I? I want real Satan.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good Harrison Ford impression I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
There, right? Pretty good, hey? Oh, made the kettle run in 12 parts. That's whatever the fucking line is. I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, I am your father, Luke. Oh, look out, Luke, I'm your dad. Oh, dear.
Use the force. Use the force, Luke. Yeah, get your force out. Have a go with it.
Yeah, look with your feelings, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, yes, that's right.
Yeah. Hello, my name's Yoda.
Oh, look at me, I'm Chewbacca. Oh, look at me hair. This is my son, Lumpy.
Do you like him?
My son, Lumpy.
My son, Lumpy.
Do you like it? Do you want to touch him?
Have a go. Here, Grandad.
Do you want to rub Lumpy? Would you like to? Yeah. All right, my name's Chewbacca. It's been nice to meet you. Now get off my son. He's quite lumpy enough, thank you. Yeah. All right.
Stop making him more lumpy. What are you doing? Not
No. I'm Han Solo.
Classic Han Solo.
We're so good at impressions.
Oh, yeah.
Nailing it every time. Do you want another impression? Go on, challenge me. I'll do anything.
Oh my god. Well, that's just put me on the spot there. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe like Terry Pratchett.
Oh yeah, I can do Terry Pratchett. Yeah. Oh, look at me Discworld. Oh, do you like it? It's got elves on. I don't know. It's got dwarves. Pretty sure it's got dwarves on. Oh, do you like me wizard?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me wizard. He's got a hat.
Yeah.
Brilliant nails. No one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I get it now. Yeah. Face Man from the A-Team.
Face Man. Oh, look at me face. I'm just going to put BA on that plane. Pass me that milk.
Yeah, pass me the milk.
All right, your turn. Can you do...
Oh, right, okay. Right. I'm not as good as impersonations.
No, you're not as good as me.
Okay.
But can you do Mick Jagger?
Oh, look at me, my name's Mick Jagger. I'm in a band called The Beatles. This is Ringo Starr, he's my mum.
My name's Ringo, I'm his mum.
Why are you coming? Oh, trying to masturbate, Mum. Don't come in when I'm masturbating.
Don't masturbate when I'm coming in. I mean, you weren't when I opened the door, then you whipped it out and started playing with it.
That's because you're such a good drummer. You got me on excited. You had your sticks
I am
up.
a good drummer.
Do you
want to hear me drumming? Here I go. Bang, bang, tish, bang, bang, tish. Oh, do you like it? It's good.
Oh, I like when you bang the tish.
I don't even need drums. That's how good at drumming I am.
So well.
Oh, okay. All right, bye. All right. Okay, back to the story. Now we've proved how good at impressions we are. So Satan has just told the moles that they're going to be reborn so that they can kill the humans. Satan led them back to the lobby where the Chaos Beasties saluted a lot, and they went through another door marked technical stuff, along another maze of passageways, because Howard loves corridors, and finally to a room marked Rebirth Chamber. Ooh. Okay, everybody, onto the dais. A maximum of 100 to go.
Wow.
He tutted. That's going to be difficult. Tut. I said a maximum of 100. You can't all go at once. They all got off. Satan sighed.
Nice.
Right, all those with blue eyes get on the dais. Surely someone has blue eyes. Well, yes, I'm sure someone has. It just happens that we are not them. Okay. So, yeah, I'm sure someone somewhere in the universe has blue eyes. As you say, I'm sure, surely someone has blue eyes. But none of us. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Brown eyes? Nope. We all have red eyes.
Ah, yeah, of course they do.
Brown hair?
They're all mole people, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're not moles, though. They're just regular people. I forgot about that. I keep
No, they're
thinking they're
humanoid mole
massive
people.
moles.
Yeah, they're humanoid mole people. Yeah. 179 humanoid mole people got on the dais.
God, they've got
Hummed Satan.
Can't he do, like, penises or vaginas?
Just resurrect their penises. All right, that's it. I'm going to resurrect your penises, but you lot get to stay in hell with no penises. 179 humanoid mole people got on the dais. Hummed Satan. Everybody off.
Yeah, everyone gets off.
They got
I
off.
bet they did.
Women
There we go.
with brown hair. He's
Women
worked it
with
out.
brown hair.
They've all got brown hair, so he doesn't need to say with
Doesn't,
brown
does
hair.
he?
But he said it anyway. 49 got on. That'll do fine. Satan, having switched the machine on, pressed the button for rebirth.
Ooh.
And the 49 vanished. Now, men with black hair and who are married.
What?
32 got on.
Why did they? No one's got black hair.
Yeah, well, they all had. They all had brown hair before, but yeah, 32 formerly unmentioned mole people who'd been hiding under a table. When, oh yes, that's us. Oh no, oh shit, we gave ourselves away from
Or
under
maybe,
that table.
are there more than 179 mole people there? I thought
Maybe,
that was
yeah,
it. I thought it was-
maybe there were. Yeah, there was at some point there were hundreds, weren't there? So, 32 got on. Great, energize, said Satan suddenly in the Starship Enterprise.
Why didn't you just say you 100 get on?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And then you 100.
Yeah,
Like
just
that.
get on.
Yeah,
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that because
It's not as
not funny.
hilarious.
Yeah,
is it?
you're working in comedy here,
I am.
not logic. No, great, energize. The 32 vanished into thin air.
Wow.
Oh, women with brown hair.
I keep thinking you say breasts every time you say women with bra.
Women with brown hair. 4 children.
What?
And
Oh, it's a comedy, it's
and
comedy.
who've
And a
got
worm.
brown hair, 4 children, and a worm. I thought it was like
And a worm.
women with brown hair and 4 children, please. Yes,
And a
you 4
worm.
children and a worm fixation. I think it says worm fixation.
It does. But women that like sex. That means sex.
I mean, check it for me. But does that say worm fixation?
yeah. That says worm fixation.
Why does it say worm fixation?
There's 79 women there that are fixated with worms.
So brown hair, 4 children,
I mean,
and a worm fixation.
Why do you think they got 4 children? Because they love worms.
There's some weird-looking children. Ooh, your child looking very wormy. Why your child so long and thin? why ain't he got no arms or legs? Oh, no reason. It's just his dad's a worm. Men with 3 teeth missing, thin hair, and no taste in clothing. Oh shit, that's me.
It's going to turn into a really like weird game of who's guess who.
Guess who? Yeah. Is it David? Oh, hang on, I got confused. I know. That's the different game.
Is it Voltaire?
Women with earrings, grey hair, 3 feet, 4 nostrils, a dislike of voles, who are alive. Alive.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Is that what it
It's
says?
really funny because he's probably tricking them, right? Because they're all
Oh,
dead.
yeah. 2 women got on. Ha ha, fooled you. You're not alive anymore.
Yeah, Simon Says, isn't it?
Like,
Taking the piss out. of
Yeah,
them.
he's playing Simon Says. You're right. Yeah, he's like, oh, I didn't say Simon Says. I didn't say Simon Says get on the dais. I didn't say Satan says.
Satan says.
All right, Satan says sit on a chair. Satan says put your head on your foot.
Do we have to say?
Yeah. Satan says saw your nose off with an axe. All right, okay, cut your ear off as well. Oh, I didn't say Satan says. Oh, I win. Satan says. What a game. All right, listen, kids. If you're listening to this show thinking, wow, Rufus and Howard are so cool, I want to be just like them.
Yeah.
Don't start playing Satan Says. All right, it's a grown-up game. You know, I mean, don't go to school tomorrow, kids, and be like, oh, I learned this great new game yesterday, listening to this amazing podcast called The Worst Writer in the World, which you really should listen to, and like steal your parents' credit card and send them loads of money.
Is this
all right?
like
don't do that.
psychology? You're trying it.
It doesn't work if you say that, right? So don't do that, and then go to school and you're like, oh, yeah, I've learned this great new game. It's called Satan Says.
Yeah.
Here, you have some scissors. You have this knife. Here, you hold my gun. Right? Okay. Satan Says, shoot yourself. Yeah, well done. Okay. Satan Says, stab yourself in the face with your knife. All right, brilliant. Cut your nose off with those nose clippers. Nose. What's a nose clipper? Oh no! Stop! Oh, he's done it.
Because Satan didn't say it.
Yeah, I know. He's doing it. Oh, he's not supposed to do it when Satan doesn't say it.
Yeah, especially when Satan doesn't say do it with a thing that does not exist, but you don't aim it out. What? That's not a sentence.
But it had words in, so I forgive you.
Yeah,
I forgive you.
No, I feel forgived.
You are forgived. I fooled you. You're not alive anymore. The two women got off in an embarrassed fashion. Satan went back to his really long, slow process of choosing people, which he just slowed down even more by going, oh, three women who've got 12 legs and a pig on their face. Oh, you haven't really got a pig on your face. I fooled you. Oh, no, you have.
But I didn't say Satan Says.
Yeah. Men with a love of poetry. Three men got on. Satan laughed at them. Oh, you like poetry, you wassocks. That's good. I like that moment. Three men got on. Satan laughed at them.
It's like, but because it's like directed specifically at men, it seems a bit unfair.
Oh yeah. It's toxic masculinity. That is. You should be ashamed of your 10-year-old self.
Well, Satan should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah. I mean, you've learned it from an unforgiving society that's taught you a bad perspective on what men should be.
Yeah. But men shouldn't like poetry.
Well, no one should like poetry. It's fucking awful. But it shouldn't be a gender thing.
I understand women like it because they're stupid.
because you haven't changed at all.
Oh, I'm a woman. Once upon a time, there was a little dog.
Do you like me poem? Once upon a time, the next line. Once upon a time, there was a little dog. He had a big bone, and he put it in his blog.
He wrote about it in his blog, didn't he? Oh, what a funny dog!
Oh, what a lovely dog he was.
The dog's got a blog. Oh, there's another one for you.
Okay,
Once upon a time, there was a cat as well.
When did poetry ever start? With once upon a time. When you improvise poetry, the first line. You haven't even got to rhyme the first line. You're just like, oh, how does poem start? Oh, I know. Once upon a time. Once upon a time there was a little dog. I'm nailing poetry. Yay me.
Okay, how does it start then?
Any way you like, just invert anything except almost anything except once upon a time, which is a story signifier.
There was a little dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived inside a shoe.
Okay.
He had a little hat.
Yeah.
He did a little poo. Along came a man. He said hello. And now lived happy ever after.
Yeah.
And he lived happy ever after.
Lived happy ever after.
The end.
It was going so well. I was really impressed with verse 1.
Okay.
But verse 2 really fell apart and became a story.
Okay, I've not really conquered story and the poem ends yet. You've only told me how they start.
You nailed the beginning though, so well done. You've learned a lot today. Okay, so yeah, three men got on. Satan laughed at them and then made them disappear. Women? Who are women? 89 women and 1 man got on. Satan, here we go. Satan looked at the man inquiringly. Don't ask, said the man. Wouldn't you like to know why I got on the dice? Once upon a time there was a dog. Who is about to open Erick Jenkins' cell?
What doesn't that man want Satan to ask him? Oh, when he Jimmy sniffs.
And why does the pickle witch lie? Find out next week on the
Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world.
Thank you everybody for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World, recorded with cold legs. Such cold legs, Howard. It's terrible, isn't it? But why have we got such cold legs, Howard?
I don't know. Is it because we're not wearing trousers?
Because we aren't wearing trousers. And why aren't we wearing trousers?
Because we're too poor for trousers.
Too poor for trousers.
Please, sir, can I have some trousers?
Yeah. I tell you what, it's a shame how we can't afford trousers, isn't it? And if we did have trousers, we could probably spend more time making entertaining podcasts for people that they could listen to and make them happy and stuff, right?
Yeah, we'd be spending less time rubbing our knees and more time recording.
Yeah.
But how can we afford trousers?
I don't know. If only there was some way that people could support this show, give us a little bit of money, and therefore help us to afford trousers, and in return for those trousers that they buy us, they could get loads of audio stuff that they otherwise wouldn't be able to listen to that's as good, if not much better than this show that they get at the moment for free. If only that could happen.
Oh, but it can't.
No, it can.
It can!
Because we've got this thing called a secret gang on patreon.com/manbycow, where they can sign up for as little as $2 a month, get stuff, and buy us trousers.
Wow, get over there. Spend some money and trouser our legs today.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye. Drill you later.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.